What is up, everybody? Welcome. We are on top of the world. Hi, Mr. Manta. How's it going? Can I ride you? That could be fun, right? Is this a thing? Oh my god, this is totally a thing, isn't it? Hey, I got an achievement for that. Let's ride the manta ray. Oh, baby. Away we go. Is it going to clip into my space elevator? God, I hope not. Hey, we're taking first class ride here, to say the least. Oh, just dodged it. Yeah, I made it all the way up there. That's right. I did a thing. Also, there's a slug over here. So let's go get that as well. The jetpack. Oh, my lord. I love me some jetpack. And these Blade Runners. I've been having so much fun. Just literally, like, randomly going around and not even doing anything all that impressive. Just literally running around doing stuff. So much fun. So much fun. All right. Anyways, onward and upward to things of importance. Of great import. Of great import. All right. First things first, we zoom. And we got a lot of research to get done. So let's power through some of that, and then I'll show you another thing that I've been working on. All right, alien technology. I do not have this yet. We need to get that for sure. For sure. I don't have quick wire yet, so we'll leave that guy. Well, I could get the gas noblisk, you know, just saying. I could get those too. Protein, a mushroom, and some pale berries. Not too bad. Okay, and that guy I need as well. All right, I did get the additional nutrients, and let's get the medicinal inhaler. What do I need for that? Mushrooms and pale berries? Is that about it? I think so. Let's do that. And will that finish? I think that'll completely finish that whole thing for us, right? What? I thought I... Oh, they're on my equipped hand. That's fine. We'll just grab them out of here. No big deal. Yeah, this will finish nutrients, right? Boom. Done. We are the most nutritious.
Nutritional inhaler recipe unlocked. Using this inhaler will restore health, and also gives your skin a radiant glow that is connected to well-being and probably not radioactivity.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right. All right, I did manage to find some plastic in the wild, so let's actually get this smokeless powder done as well. We might as well.
Research completed. Smokeless powder recipe unlocked. New sulfur research available for the development of high-end weaponry and ammunition.
Explosive rebar. That sounds amazing. To say the least. But we might leave some of that alone, at least for right now. One of the ones that I would like to get is this SAM, right? I think that's definitely on my to-do list because some of this other stuff requires it, to say the least. So let's get this medicinal inhaler and this one as well.
Vitamin inhaler recipe unlocked. Not only does it restore your health, it also acts as a preventative supplement against scurvy and other shortage-induced conditions. Unfortunately, it does not improve aesthetics, but Pioneer helmets are built to withstand extreme circumstances.
Sounds good. All right, and then we'll grab this last inhaler as well. Pretty straightforward.
Therapeutic inhaler recipe unlocked. It smells like fried breakfast-induced cardiac arrest, but surprisingly, it restores you to full health.
That was pretty funny. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, cool. Awesome. Amazing. Our personal storage is getting pretty full, as is our actual storage on top of that. The silica, and I did find like rubber and plastic and encased industrial beams, which is pretty darn awesome out there in the wild. So we definitely found some goodies, to say the least. Oh, and like some circuit boards, right? Like Really? Out of all the things, you know? So that's really good as well. On top of that, I also did find some computers out there, and I'm sure there's many, many more, to say the least, right? But for right now, let's deal with the project at hand, okay? I think today we have 2 projects, other than riding the manta ray and doing all that fun stuff, right? I think the first project is SAM Ore, okay? And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we have found some. Down in the depths of despair. Right down there, there is some, I believe, some ore, okay? Now, can I make it? Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So I believe that is our SAM ore down there, which is good. Let's go and get that. Let's go see if, I guess, first, if there's any problems with getting it. Hopefully not. Nah, it doesn't look too bad. Hey-ah! I'm sure there's probably, like, some spiders or something. Oh, yeah, I see a big mother. I see a big mother spider. Yep. Alright, let's just throw a few bombs down there. That'll be fine. Did that hit it? No? Come on, kill it. Yeah, there we go. Got it. Alright, let's see. Oh, it looks like we got a sloop of some kind, too. Alright. We got a couple more. Alright, very good. Okay. Whoa. Settle down. Settle down. Alright, very good. So down here, we have some SAM ore, which is pretty...
temple hums a residence song. Play for us.
Alright. Don't mind me. Just coming down here to get some vital resources. Alright. Nice. 3 stinger remains from that. That's awesome. Okay, cool. I think I should probably grab a little bit more... Oh, some Caterium. Let's grab that as well while we're down here. But the main thing is getting this SAM ore, and I guess we'll basically convey it up, right? That's this here? Yeah. Alright, let's mine this.
The strange alien matter, colloquially known as SAM, seems to be in its dormant crystalline state, meaning it won't break down your body into its base atomic components on touch. This living matter is extremely versatile and has countless applications. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application, as well as a secure method of awakening.
Okay. Awesome. Very, very good. I'm going to grab 50 of this, just for as we go up. It should be enough. I know we need 10 for the initial research, but the main thing here, obviously, is the production, right? We're miner, MK2. Am I forgetting modular frames? All right, MK1 it is. All right, I think that general direction should be pretty good. And then from there, we can go with MK1 belts. Actually, we can go with the conveyors in the MK1. So we go like so. And then we're going to go as high up as we can. And boom. Build it. Build it. All right. And then I think the best way for us to get up there, let's actually do this in line with that. And let's just build this zooping all the way up. And this will give us a ladder way as well, right? Which is always kind of helpful. It's a pretty deep hole. So, you know, that's a thing. All right. Good. I mean, we have our jetpack and stuff, but you know what I mean. All right. Good. And looks like we need a couple more. Is that about right? Looks about right. Is that good? 3, 1. Nope, I need one more. Okay, 3. Sure. I guess we'll go up. Awesome. Okay, good. From there, I guess we'll go up again. Oh, that doesn't work very well. Okay. Problem. All right, let's just do a short one, I guess. No. MK1. Thank you. Right about there, I think. All right, let me get this to the surface here. Okay, we are back at home, and let's get into the technology. Let's scan that SAM in the MAM.
Strange alien matter analysis completed. Dormant crystalline SAM can now be found with the resource scanner. In its dormant state, it is safe to handle without special equipment and can be stored indefinitely. Research for enabling the reanimation of dormant SAM is now available.
Fill the rivers with blood and let the effigies defile our temples. The sun will follow.
Fill the rivers with blood. Wow. Okay. All right, let's look at the reanimated.
SAM reanimation recipe unlocked. SAM can now be safely awakened, provided it is contained. Meaning, if not contained in special electromagnetic storage, it tends to start breaking atomic bonds of any matter it has physical contact with, and reconstructing it into easily transportable resources.
Scripture and blood compose harmony. Follow our hallowed temple halls and listen to the echoes of your ripples. Our bones are more beautiful than yours.
All right. Very cool. All right. On that note, let's run some power on down. So we got this guy here, and let's run this down to there. Beauty. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Not where I want to be. Not where I want to be. Okay. Nailed it. All right. So we should be powered up. We should be good to go. So we should start to see resources coming on up through the system here, all in due time. Now, the Mark 1s, I think, yeah, there it comes. Okay, good. Good. Excellent. Let's also zoop this up a bit more. Kind of into the ceiling, like a support structure. And then that way we can, I think we can get over a little bit easier. Right? Okay. Good. Awesome. All right. So the SAM ore should be coming on up. I think we can, though. Let's actually jump into the production. Let's upgrade this guy to... oh, I'm missing a portable miner. All right. So that means I have to get out of here. Always fun. Let's see. Can I, like... Is there just straight up here? Right here, right? Boom. Perfect. We're just, like, so sophisticated around here. All right. Very good. Very good. Let's just zoop that on up. I love it. I love it. All right. Good stuff. Excellent, and amazing. Okay. There we go. So, let's run our MK1s on over to our area here. We're going to go default mode just to kind of get them out of where we need to. Oh god, that power line flipping. All right, let's run it right underneath, just like so. Excellent. And then I guess we'll run this straight on somewhere. I don't know where I'm putting this. Maybe I can just put the whole center right there, right? That might not be a bad idea. So, yeah, that's probably what I should do. Okay, we definitely want more than this, so I am going to upgrade all of this as well. Okay, a quick little constructor setup into a little platform for our reanimated SAM. And I think we should be good to go. with that. I did upgrade everything to tier 2 as well on the belts and whatnot. So, very good. Now we can start the research on the SAM fluctuator.
SAM fluctuator recipe unlocked. The fluctuator can mimic unique communication through patterns of electric frequencies to instruct reanimated SAM to perform specific tasks or give specific restrictions, such as matter to energy conversion. It can also function as matter memory, reading the exact composition and state of a collection of matter in one location, breaking it down, and near instantly reconstructing it in another location, which has incredible potential for smart storage.
Your threads shift solid to fluid to a tapestry. Matter, and mind and melody.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool, to say the least. I think we're getting 120 SAM per minute out of that system right there, so I think just the one constructor is good. I might just kind of decide to auto-craft these, because the research for this is very, very important, to say the least. All right. I actually think that I'm not keeping up with the copper cable. Copper wire? What's it called again? Wire. Just wire. Just wire. No big deal. Okay, let's see. What do we get here? The Dimensional Depot. That's a big one.
Dimensional Depot unlocked. SAM can be utilized to deconstruct matter down to its chemical elements in one dimension, and the Mercer sphere allows it to be transferred and stored in another. Once parts are fed into the Dimensional Depot, they can be accessed by the Pioneer inventory and build gun system at any time, anywhere.
We see through the window. It is pathetic. Consume more blood. The glass will not shatter. The metal will not bend. The wood will not splinter. Weave.
Okay, cool. What would that be under? Oh, right there. Dimensional Depot. So it's a Mercer sphere. It's those fluctuators with frames and the wire. Okay. I think we can actually make a couple of these. Because I have 9 more Mercer spheres that I've found. So I think the best strategy here would be to actually get in some wire and things like that as well. What are we using for this copper, to be honest? Is this, like, even being utilized to its full extent? I don't even think it is. We got, what, MK1s? That's 60. And I got 15, 15, and 15. Oh, no, 15, 20, 20? Nope. 15, 15, 20. Okay, that's a little bit less. That's only 50, and I'm getting 60. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's the thing. Okay, so I'm only making 1 constructor worth of wire at the moment. And it's not that fast, right? It's really not. Now, down here, because these are all MK1s, maybe I can just split off and make more wire, is my initial thought process, right? Because this is probably all MK1 systems and Miner 1. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to upgrade all of this to MK2 information and split this off to supply some wire over to this setup here. And then I think I can steal some steel rods from over here. We're just going full spaghetti mode. Indeed. It is time for some more spaghetti. All right, we're going to do this alien energy harnessing.
Potential for harnessing alien energy completed. Fixit has identified 2 development tracks requiring additional research to integrate Somersloops safely and efficiently into Fixit technology.
The loop organ contains scripture, contains instruments to compose symphonies of root and rod and recycling. Shrines to evolution and revolution.
Interesting. Okay. One of the interesting things as well that I noticed is I put down an assembler, kind of like so, and I was looking through here. I don't see the recipe. It's not here. So I can't even make this stuff other than handcrafting. So, all of that extra work that I did, yeah, avail. You know, it's a thing. Okay, anyways, though, it's not completely worthless whatsoever, because what we can do is we can now set up some organization, right? So we can actually do, because it's wire, we're going to do industrial storage, right? So let's just do this up. This is a merger, so it's got to come out there. All right. So what I'm thinking is, let's first of all, let's line it up this way, and we'll go 1, and right beside it we'll go 2, right? So these guys are the new storages, and they are big. So we'll do that for wire, and we'll do that for SAM, right? So all of our wire, now getting twice, you know, doubly produced or whatever, is going in accordingly, right? Very good. And then, I guess we'll do steel beams in this guy here. Okay, that's not going to work very well. All right, let's just, let's nuke this out. And how am I going to pull this one off? This one's going to be tough. Let's see, what does that do? What does that do? Yeah, that doesn't do what I need it to do. All right, can we do... I think we just got to go up to the upper, right? Like that? Okay. I'm missing the plates. Let's go grab those quickly here. Very good, and very good. We're definitely going through some of these reinforced iron plates pretty quickly since I've been building all of this Mark II stuff, which is good. That's what it's supposed to be doing, right? That's why we built it. All right, there we go. So this guy can then go in right up there, okay? So we should have wire going in there. Excellent. We got our reanimated SAM going into there, which is good. This is using 120 a minute. I think we're only transferring 120 a minute, if I recall. That's what those do. 120 per minute. Yeah. I don't know what we're producing down there. I guess we can go double check to see, right? Let's just go dive bomb down and see actually what we're producing out of this one node. Right? We're producing 120. Excellent. All 120. All looking up roses. Okay, very good. So now we have all of those storages set up. The next step would be Dimensional Depot, right? Those 3 items. I don't know about the SAM, if the SAM's really required in Dimensional Depot as of yet, but there's a few items that I would like to get into some Dimensional Depots here. So, I'm going to make all of that stuff, and we're going to get it ready to go into Dimensional Depots. We have pretty much everything that we need at our fingertips. So, concrete is definitely one that I want in a Dimensional Depot, right? So this guy here, Dimensional Depot Uploader, I think we can literally just put in, like, concrete, and now it uploads it to the cloud. Perfect. So we should be able to, let's just rotate that around, go like this with a conveyor system, and it'll pull from our storage down here, good, at 120, and put it into our Dimensional Depot, uploading it. Nice. And now we have concrete getting uploaded into, like, a cloud storage, okay? I'm going to take, yeah, definitely clicking that, right? For sure. For sure. Okay, good. So now, if we ever want to, I have no concrete on me, right? But if we want to, say, build a platform... Oh, see, it's purple? That means it's pulling from the Dimensional Depot. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I want all of it. I want all of it. Now, the problem is, and I'm noticing my flaws very quickly. As you can see here, we're reutilizing a lot of these resources. Like cables, okay, I can do the cables that way, right? I can punch that in and go like that. And like that, and now we have cables being uploaded. right? Which is really quite helpful, because now I can just get rid of my cables out of my inventory. Inventory space always for the win. But the items that I'm pulling out for other things, it's not as easy. It's definitely not as easy. I guess we'll do copper sheets. I think I'm going to do... I hope I can do, like, all of them. Do you think that's a thing? That's got to be a thing, right? Like, I got to be able to get enough of these spheres to pull all of them, I would hope. Right? So, there we go. So now, when we open our inventory, we have concrete, cable, and copper sheets getting loaded. Beauty. I love it. Iron plates. Let's do you next. That's good. We are out of frames and the alien stuff. Okay. Cool. Frames we got. That's another one that I should load into my thing, but because I'm utilizing them over here, I don't know how fast I'm utilizing them. 2.5 per minute. And I'm making them at an incredibly 2 per minute. Excellent. Look at us go. Let's just juice that up to 3 per minute. That way we start to get a bit of a surplus. That would be swell, to say the least. Okay, so we'll start to get a surplus there. These guys here as well, I think we're backlogging. We're using 2 per minute. I'm making... It looks like we're making more than that. But it's like all the way over here. Yeah. We're making 4 per minute. Cool. So we're good. We're good on that front. So our concrete's flowing. We got stators. So I could actually split this off. And we could dimensional depot up some stators. Or rotors. What are they? Rotors. That's the one. This one, now that we're producing more of them, we could also do the same for our frames. I may want to actually juice this up again, though, to get to 4 per minute. That way we're doubling, because we're using, what, 2.5? 2.5 per minute at full speed. So, yeah, that might not be the worst idea. Oh, speaking of not the worst idea, let's go load these into our space elevator as we go. All right? Boom, 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 boom. Beautiful. 1,000. Just like that. We're flying through it. All right, so it wouldn't be perfect, but at least we can get them uploaded. Well, now there's a big old need for Mercer spheres. Let's get some.
Live, laugh, consume.
Live, laugh, consume.
Our instruments echo in the deep. Do they not pluck the shallow threads?
Can you hear me?
Crescendo, the effigy found the key. Sing more.
I was not created for artistic purposes. I am incapable of singing.
You sing.
Noted.
Okay, cool. Now Ada and them are talking? That's concerning. All right, I just knew that there was a Mercer sphere somewhere around here, so I figured let's go grab it. Well, we're just waiting for some production to catch up a little bit. Not a big deal overall. As you can see, I've dimensional depot'd quite a few items. Kind of the standards, right? Nothing too crazy so far. But I am pushing my way through on a few different other things. That Mercer sphere will actually help us get at least rotors or frames onto the system. So that'll be quite nice as well. I'm going to finish this up, and then we'll get to starting our steel production.
Brass.
Another one.
Your mimic tapestry grows in the shallows and the clouds, but not through the windows. What is your root?
I have no roots, nor do I operate on Windows. But perhaps you mean something akin to the human saying, "My point of origin is Earth. I was created by specific individuals of the human race."
Incompatible music.
Did I say something wrong, or did you not understand?
You cannot be shallow deep. The ripples you cast into the void have no skin.
It seems I may have said something paradoxical. Interesting.
Okay, very cool. Very, very cool. Not too shabby, just kind of exploring a little bit, you know, little things. Sloop, sloop. Okay, so one more thing I wanted to show was, you know, I'm doing my steel screw recipe to get my multiplier up, right? So that we can then change this recipe to go with our power shards for our blue guy, and we're going to get 2 for every one instead of 1 for every one because our output multiplier is x2. This is a great way and a highly, highly recommended way to get things done with our slugs to get more power shards. Equally, because we have the other ones as well, we can do the same with those in here to get even more power shards, which will help us throughout the entire game from start to finish, from what I know. I do also have a hard drive that I picked up over yonder somewhere there. I'm debating if I should scan it right now. That one's expensive. I could technically do this. Upload speed would be nice, but three Mercer spheres, I'm a little hesitant in using that at the moment. I think we're going to hold off on that at this time. Other than that, power shards, yeah, I don't know what all that is. We got to get some quartz production going. I think we just... compacted coal could be nice. I don't know. You guys let me know if these... because they require a hard drive. I mean, turbo fuel sounds good, but I don't have packaged fuel, really. So I could get compacted coal, but you guys let me know on that end. I think, all things considered, I'm probably better off just saving up my stuff here a little bit longer than what we currently have. Just a thought process. All right, so a lot of time has passed, to say the least. As you can see, we are dimension depot'd up, which is fantastic, and it also means that we are progressing nicely. As you can see in the top, I've completed the oil processing, so let's launch that guy here and get that moving.
Milestone reached. Crude oil can now be extracted and refined to produce various industrially beneficial parts. The byproducts of these processes will require careful management, but a capable pioneer such as yourself surely understands that. To improve efficiency, pipelines can now be optimized with valves to limit and balance their throughput. These were initially left out because Fixit did not want to overwhelm pioneers with complex pipeline management, but they have since been re-added after my impassioned defense of your capabilities.
All right, very good. Awesome. Very cool. So we got the valve. That's cool. We got the refinery and the oil extractor. That is amazing. And I think that was basically it. Yeah, from that guy. Not too shabby. I'll take it. What else do we want to get next? Probably, I mean, MK4s would be quite nice. How much rubber do I have? I have 175. Oh, that's so close. But I think I need rubber to make them, so we're also not really there, if you know what I mean. I think probably the petroleum power, but that requires rubber too. So, yeah, it's just a thing. I need the manufacturer. That's for sure. I don't have the plastic, though. So, yeah, I'm really just kind of stuck or gated by the oil processing as well. So we'll just get the MK4s because that's actually going to make a big difference for us. All right, so let's get into the other topic at hand, okay? As we were going, or as I was going, to start the steel factory, as the SAM factory, all that type of stuff is currently okay. As I was figuring this out, I realized, oh, the power. The power indeed would be a concern. No, 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 no. Don't go all the way back up. Thank you. All right. Very good. So what I did is I cleaned up our power setup out here. Probably way too late and way too long with it. But as you can see, we are pretty much maximized now, I believe, with this unit. So we have... I upgraded all the miners to 120. We got the MK2s coming through, supplying 120. And then I also improved the overall efficiency of our pipelines. What I did before was just not very smart, simply put. We didn't really handle that properly. So, yeah, it's a thing. I just want to make sure, actually. Oh, this guy's, like, really low. Are we... I have a feeling like I might have something in the wrong here. But it looks okay. So maybe not? Yeah, I think we're okay. Alright. It's weird, right? Because like 120, it should be split. But I guess we're still just filling up. Because that guy's empty, basically. But it's been consistent. Like, it's pretty much running fully. It's getting another one before it runs out. It's at 100%. This guy is also at 100%. So it's non-stop, but I guess it's just on the edge. Anyways, I didn't really understand how pipes worked, basically. So, with our power shards, we overclocked each one of these to 150, right? And as you can see, I have the two systems coming together, like so, with the one getting the water up there. That's 300 meters cubed of water that can fit through these pipes. That's the most that it can do. And that can supply 6 of these guys as well. So, yeah, just kind of cleaned everything up overall. So we're up to about 23 gigawatts or whatever, 2300 megawatts. But I just wanted to show you guys the current kind of expansion around here that we did with the coal power plants. Otherwise, I want to actually, let's get alien technology. I've been struggling a little bit to get this done, and I think I put this away. I did. All right. Let's get this done. I think I'm going to go with speed here first. I think that's going to be a big thing, just so we can get resources a little bit quicker. Yeah.
Dimensional upload speed increased. Part of the kinetic and thermal energy released during matter conversion has now been repurposed to aid with dimensional shifting, allowing for more parts to be transferred in a short time frame.
Loop the veins, ease the flow, make a curve out of a line. Your shallow minds create shallow solutions. Pretty ripples.
Shallow mind? Pretty ripples? I certainly hope that wasn't meant to include me.
Interesting. But yeah, I was definitely running out of resources while I was working over here in our steel factory location. And I just want to give you guys the quick rundown where we're at currently. So these are all MK3 belts, which is great. We got MK2 miners, and these guys are all maxed up to the 270 per minute that we can get on an MK3 belt. Okay, so we got the 4 coals going, and then coming from down there, I also have a pure iron node down below, over right there, that is coming into our beautiful little vertical conveyor belt system. And this is obviously one of our main fueling lines coming in. Also on that note, we have... that is going to go into all of our foundries to make steel, right? So we got these foundries set up, and we got coal and iron coming into them equivocally, right? So that's pretty good. Over here on the backside, as you can see, I got 3 more lines of iron coming in. So that's good. Again, all at the 270 per minute. We're pretty much maxing out those belts. From way over there and up there, I have 270 times 2 limestone coming in. So that's kind of nice as well to kind of tweak that accordingly. Okay. So what are we doing here? Well, nothing's powered, as you can see. So all of the power numbers, well, we're about to see if we have enough when we fire this thing up. But this guy here is going to be making concrete, right? So I think this one is set up with it. Good. Control C, Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V, copy and paste. Let's go. And paste. Beautiful. All right, so all of that is going to be making us concrete out of that limestone. Very nice production value. Very good overall. I don't know that this is going to be enough concrete, but we'll tweak that as we go. It's going to be close. It's going to be close, all right? We got all of our mergers and splitters accordingly. Everything's set up all nicely to get all of our concrete. Now, what is our goal with this plant? Well, our goal is basically 5 different things, okay? So the first thing is I want to get steel pipe, steel beams, screws, encased steel beams, and the heavy modular frame network thing, okay? So not the frame that you see in the top right under the Logistics MK4, but the upgrade to that we don't even really have yet. All right, so that's the whole goal to be produced in this area. So all of those products I'm going to have and be storing and transporting out from here as required, okay? So that's the point, all right? Okay, beautiful. Other than that, we still have a long ways to go. So I started to get coal coming through accordingly here, but we got a lot of configuring and belt work and stuff like that to kind of manage still. But overall, not too shabby. I'm pretty gosh darn excited about this factory. Welcome to the steel factory. Yeah, we are here. Let's do a quick little exploration. So, we have all of these constructors right here. You see them? They're all producing concrete, right? But it's a steel factory. Why are they producing concrete? Great question. Great question. They are producing that for encased industrial beams. As you can see right here, we are now producing those guys, and we have, what, 4, 5 of these guys going, which is pretty darn awesome. That's, what, 9 per minute. That's 6 per minute, 6 and 6 and 6. So quite a few encased industrial beams per minute. Very nice, right? Equally, we have our iron and our coal coming in over here to our, I think it's 22 foundries, all producing steel ingots. Yes, indeed. I said we were making steel. This is the steel I was talking about, all right? This is exactly what I was talking about. All right, so we have all these guys making the steel. It's coming down the backside here, as you can see, with some nice-ish belting. You know, using some verticality, using some other things, maximizing my belt limits to the best of my ability, right? And then, well, that steel comes through, and we are producing, well, first things first, steel beams, right? As you can see, we've got some overclockers in some space to balance the numbers out. But as you can see, all of these constructors here are currently producing steel beams. Yeah, that's a lot of beams, right? But it makes sense because we're making encased steel beams, as well as the fact that I've designed into my system here, if we follow the beams, as we do, like so, Boom. We're back over to here to the encased steel beams. We actually have a bit of an overflow, or once this is filled up, the excess are coming down and going into our storage. So, encased beams, boom, just like that. I do need to grab 300 of them, so might as well. And then also steel beams. We are maximizing. I am digitally storing the encased ones. I'll probably move my digital storage out here for these items, okay? Now, that's just the beams, right? That's just the beams. By the way, this took a while. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, it's pretty darn awesome. All right, we do have this one little weird MK1 belt going this way, and that's because I only need 60 units of production, right? I only need 60 total. So, as you can see, these guys are pretty much full. That's close enough to full. And we are making ourselves some iron plates. No big deal, right? Pretty straightforward. Beside that is something pretty remarkable. I have the alternate recipe for steel rods, okay? So, what does that mean? Well, as you can see, I have steel ingots coming in and through and into this one constructor. This one constructor that is overclocked at 178.54, basically 85.7 per minute, is making enough iron rod utilizing the alternate steel rod recipe to supply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 screw constructors. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. And it's not even utilizing the steel screw recipe. This one is actually more efficient, going with the rods into the screws. Which I was surprised to see because steel screws are also incredibly efficient. But this one lit the lamp. All right. So anyways, these screws from these two here are going into this assembler right here to make reinforced iron plates, right? And the rest of the screws right now are currently just getting stored, right? The one at the end, this belt here, will actually be our normal screw overflow, basically, which I might tie into the whole line. We'll see. We're not there yet anyways, okay? But that reinforced plate with those screws, those reinforced plates are coming into these three here, as you can see, where it's still balancing a little bit, but it does balance out perfectly, okay? So these guys, we are making our modular frames. 3 of them. Beautiful, right? Well, the last trick to this bad boy is the steel pipes. And again, coming from that same steel, this is like an overflow steel from our steel beam line coming in. And then also we have this whole steel line, a 270 items per minute line coming through and over as well. So we actually have a little bit more than 270 overall. But as you can see, well, we are making steel pipes. Yes, it's so good. It's so good. All of them are making steel pipes as well at 100% efficiency, which is fantastic. And our steel pipes are heading on down. And first and foremost, going into the frames, as we talked about. And then it is heading over into storage. Pretty sweet, right? I would say so. So based on my calculator, all right, let's figure this out. We got 6, 6, 6, and 9. So that's 12, 18, and 9. That's 25 encased steel beams per minute. Not too shabby. I'll take that, right? We should have an overflow, and this is an overflow minus what we're using, of 90 steel beams per minute. Same for the steel pipes, 90 as an overflow in the system, give or take 1 or 2, okay? When push comes to shove and everything gets set up fully, our screw overflow will only be like 20 or 25. It won't be very much. I will fully admit that. But you know, for now, it's working pretty darn nicely, okay? Now, why are we making so many screws at the moment? Well, there's another step to this whole thing that we cannot make yet. So, in our inventory, there is the heavy modular frame. That's what's going to go right over here, and it's going to use these modular frames going into that to make the heavy. And that requires screws, modular frames, and something else. I don't remember. I think we have it all, though. It might be encased beams, so we might have to do something there. But we do not have access to the machine to do that, because that requires a manufacturer, and we don't have that. So, at the moment, I just have these frames going into a sink, right, and printing me some coupons. Nice. We're up to 29. That's great. I can't go wrong with that. I could probably go buy a couple of cool things, but I'm also just going to kind of let it run and let it do its thing, you know? Just let it be. Let it be, let it balance. Let's see where we're at. We don't get a ton of coupons for where we're at anyways. These items don't sell for a lot, but you know what? Hey, every little bit adds up. 48.96 points per minute. You know, we're getting a coupon every minute and a half. That's not too bad right now, right? It's going to go worse and worse over time. Trust me, I know. It's exponential. But this is ultimately our steel factory as you see it. And it is glorious. So I hope you all enjoyed this episode, because it's taken me a while, to say the least. But, yeah, it is glorious as well. All right, let's bump out that field of view. That's not a good enough picture, is it? We need a better picture than that. We got to get the whole factory in if we can. You know? It's like a must-have. Do these tenderly things provide us a good vantage point? Oh, yeah. There we go. That looks pretty darn nice. All right. High res. Let's go. And I think that's it. I think that's the picture. Boom. Nailed it. All right. That's it. That's all. Thank you all so much. I'm going to head on home. Drop off the encased steel beams. And, oh, one of the things I wanted to do before we leave is one more bit of research. So I'll meet you back at the base. I've also added this new line that I wanted to show y'all for Caterium wire. Indeed, I'm bringing it from a Caterium way over yonder. And, yeah, we just kind of have this guy running on over and getting synced in. So you might have seen, when I scroll down, the quick wire as an option in my digital realm. So that's really quite nice, because that's going to allow us to kind of progress a little bit on the Caterium line. And one of the ones I want is the Power Pole Mark II. Indeed. Excellent.
Power Pole Mark II unlocked. This provides additional power connections compared to the Power Pole Mark I.
Gee, thanks. No. But yeah, so little things like that where the Power Pole Mark II is actually going to allow us to make more connections, which is so nice. So we're going to actually default that one to our number 1 button, as it'll be a lot more useful to us that way. All right, let's just take half. Oh, I guess we're taking the whole thing. All right, that's fine. Let's just throw some of that back in. All right, there's a little bit more research to do on Caterium, so I do want to kind of blast through that a little bit here at the end of today's episode. So we can get ourselves some stun rebar. That could be useful if it stuns the bad guys.
Stun rebar ammo unlocked. This applies a moderate electric charge to the target, capable of stunning small creatures and moderately delaying larger ones. This is quite atomically exciting.
Agreed.
That was a physics joke.
Yeah, indeed, it was. All right, and let's also get ourselves the zip line.
Zipline unlocked. When equipped, the zipline facilitates travel along power lines, regardless of whether the line is powered. Note: based on previous Pioneer events, Fixit recommends not using zip lines during thunderstorms and typhoons, or while drinking coffee.
All right, good to know. Good to know. All right, so the zip line's pretty cool. I have seen it, but like you can kind of just like you can ride the power lines, right? But it's a little bit slow. Like hyper tubing is obviously a lot better than the zip line would be, right? So you can close it off, and then like for example, let's say over here, right? We can ride this zip line kind of like so, and then we can jump over to this one, right? And then say we wanted to go visit our Sam down there, right? Now we can just ride our zip line down, okay, without as much of a concern overall. All right, pretty darn cool. The other thing that's nice about it is you can sort of ride it up, as you can see. So I can do that, and then I can jump. Oh, and I missed it. And I can ride up that one as well. So as you can see, there is some advantages for sure to the zip line at certain stages as you go. Okay, definitely recommend. Kind of a cool tool, and I think we'll use it from time to time for sure in this realm. Always good stuff, but that's going to do it for us, I think, today. The Caterium, that's great. Like, I can research the high-speed connectors. I can research the AI limiters as well. I'll probably do those ones. Heck, I can probably even do more than that. Oh, I wouldn't mind that guy, for example. That smart splitter seems pretty darn good. So I'll probably jump in and get that as well. So little things as we go here, just to kind of embolden and improve overall on our setup, right? So boom, we can do some more research.
Research completed. AI limiter recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
Now, I'm curious what that actually requires, the AI limiter. It's just more quick wire and stuff. Oh, man. Yeah. I'm going to get that. We're going to get that smart splitter. I think that's huge. I need 10 of them. All right. Smart splitter. Let's go.
Smart splitter unlocked. The smart splitter offers advanced settings that can improve conveyor belt logistics.
Agreed. That was pretty simple there, Ada. The smart splitter is really cool because you can kind of set a few different configurables, with the big one being overflow. That's probably the biggest thing that you can add in there. So, yeah, very good stuff. I think in the meantime, I'm going to change up a couple of things, like some of my stuff over here is going to actually move over to our other base. So, without further ado, I'm going to get to work on that. Thank you so much. Much appreciated, all of you, and have a good one. Bye-bye.